Hello everyone, my name is Irma. In this session, I will have Mr. Leo and we have to wait Mr. Leo and the other participant.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello,
Hello,
Mr.
hello.
Hello, Mr. Leo.
How are you doing?
We will wait for other participant, Mr. Leo.
Sure. How you doing? However, means how are you?
Oh,
Great, Mr.
Let
I'm
me
good.
write
Alhamdulillah,
it.
I'm fine, Mr.
Great. Let me write it in the chat again. How you doing? Or how are you doing? It's an informal way to ask how are you?
Yeah.
Okay, it's not what we are doing. It's how we are doing.
I'm fine, Mr. I'm
Mhm.
sorry, Mr. Today, Miss Putri is driving from the farm.
Ah, okay, she's driving. Okay, wait.
So we will be Mr. Leo assistant today.
Okay, so today two assistant.
Yes.
Okay, great.
I just to support Miss Irma.
Okay. Okay. In the meantime, I can see we have Chichi, Christian, Jedidia, Fikri. Who is Muhammad Zaf? New student?
Muhammad Jafran.
Also Kairu, Salman, Muhammad. Are you new? Muhammad, can you hear me? I could see you unmute yourself.
I do sorry. I think I'm Yesi. It's my first time join this class.
Okay.
I think I wrong put my nickname.
Yes. If you have a nickname, it's better for me. Anyway, great. We have a new student. So Muhammad, if you would like to introduce yourself to the class.
Yes. Hi everyone. My name is Yesi. I wrong put my nickname. It must be Yesi, not Muhammad Zafran. This is my first time join. My English is not good, but I try to. I'm sorry. I'll bit nervous.
No problem. Actually, your English is pretty good, I think. Can we see your face for a few seconds so that I can have an image of you?
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Yes, please. You can turn on the camera if it's not a problem.
Wait.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is me.
Okay. Okay, I can see. Great. So we usually try to keep our camera on if it's possible, so that we can see each other, and also it's much better for me. Anyway, your introduction is great. I just would like to know, maybe are you a student, are you a worker? Some more information about you.
I'm a worker.
Okay. What's your job?
I'm legal officer.
Officer?
Legal. Yes, I'm officer. I'm working in consultant.
Okay. I see. Okay. Great. Thank you very much. So usually at the start of the lesson, we do kind of a recap of the previous lesson. So I would like to ask the other students, what was the last lesson about? Anyone would like to tell me? What about Jedidia? Jedidia, can you hear me?
Okay, sir.
What was the last lesson about?
The last lesson. I think the last lesson is about superlative.
Okay, superlative. And can you give me an example of a superlative?
The example is like the watermelon is the biggest fruit.
Okay, is the biggest of the fruits, for example.
Yes.
So the biggest. Okay, great, Jedidia, thank you. What about Salman? Salman, would you like to give me an example of superlative?
Mie ayam is the best food in the world.
Miami?
Mie ayam.
Mie ayam.
Chicken noodle. Chicken noodle.
Mie ayam. Okay. It's the best food of the world. Great. What about Cairo? Cairo, are you there? Yes? Can you give us an example of superlative?
I think I'm the cutest than my sister.
Okay, so pay attention. Here is a comparison, is one-to-one, me and my sister. So we say, I am cuter than my sister. Let's look in the chat. I am cuter than my sister. Okay, because this is one-to-one, one versus one, cuter. So we use a comparative. But here we are talking about superlative. I am the cutest in the world, for example. I'm the cutest in the world. So you're the very best, right? And so in this case, we compare one versus a group of people. One versus a group. Okay, you can see the example in the chat. Okay, so if you compare yourself to your sister, I am cuter than my sister. If you compare yourself to a group, I am the cutest of the world. Okay, I hope it's clear. What about Fikri? Fikri, how are you doing?
Today?
Yes, how are you doing is another way to ask, how are you?
I'm great.
Okay.
Because today is free day.
Okay. Is free day?
Free day, yes. In Indonesia, it's free day.
Really? I'm
Yes.
pretty confused.
Holiday.
Really?
We have public
yes.
holiday.
Public holiday.
Okay. Yeah. Right. So exactly. Students that are joining today are not, using their holiday completely. So I'm sorry if we force you in the class for today, but it's gonna be just this hour and a half. So Fikri, do you remember any vocabulary from the last lesson that you would like to share with your students? I mean, with your classmates?
The most expensive, the most exciting,
Nice.
best, worst.
Okay, so let me write it down in the chat. Most expensive, most exciting, you said. Best and worst. Worst, I guess. Okay, great, Fikri. Would you like to give me also one example of a superlative?
This class is the most exciting class.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. Okay, and also I would like to ask, Najwa, how are you doing? I can see you just joined, Najwa. Najwa.
Hi, Mr. Leo.
Hello, Anisa. Yeah, I saw you hiding behind the chair. You're not gonna help us today.
Okay.
You're a traitor. Okay, bye-bye. Okay. Anyway, Najwa is not answering. Maybe Christian. Christian, are you there?
Yes, Mister.
Okay. So Fikri gave us 4 interesting vocabulary from last lesson. Most expensive, most exciting, best, and worst. Can you make a sentence with one of them? Just you choose one and you can make a sentence. So since they are superlative adjectives, you must do a superlative sentence, right? So you have to compare one person or one object to a group.
Maybe Sam is most handsome boy in the whole school.
Right. Sam is the most handsome boy in the whole school. Great. Okay, it's a sentence from the last lesson, I can see. Helma, just one question for you, Helma. Helma, are you there?
Yes, Mister.
I don't remember. So today, are you just my assistant or you are also a student?
Sure, make sure I'm your assistant, Mister.
Just assistant today.
Yes.
Okay, so you were in the other class. Okay, just to be sure. Thank you. Okay, anyway, let's move to today's topic. I think we kind of remember well what we studied last time. So, actually, before moving, I would like to ask Muhammad. Muhammad, are you there? You're muted, Muhammad.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
so you saw a bit of the superlative. Can you try to give us one example of superlative like the other students did? You can try.
Wait. I'm taller than my sister.
You're what? Taller?
Taller.
Taller.
Yes, than my sister.
Okay, this is a comparative. I am taller than my sister. I am taller than my sister, 1-to-1. Or otherwise, you can say I am the tallest of my house, for example. So you are the tallest of a group of people in the house, for example. Okay, great. So for today, we are gonna go back to some old topics, actually. So from today, we are starting kind of a review of the topics that we did in the past. So these topics will be new for some of yours that joined later, but maybe will be not new for someone that joined from the start. But anyway, I think it's important because I will go more in deep. I will go more in deep into this topic. So we will dive into. Okay, so first of all, we move back to the very first vocabulary that we studied, seasons. You know that Europe and Southeast Asia have pretty different season structure, right? So in Europe, we have 4 seasons, while in, for example, in Indonesia, you mainly have 2 seasons, if I'm correct. So I would like to ask you, what season are we in? What season are we in? But in Europe right now, do you know?
Yes.
Which one?
I think you are in the winter season.
We are in the winter season. Okay. So what do you expect in winter season?
It's cool.
Cold. The weather is cold.
The weather is cool. And usually maybe you wear the warm clothes.
Great. You wear warm clothes.
And so we can see the snow. And And also maybe you like to drink coffee to make your body warm.
Okay, great. I see. Okay, thank you, Chichi. Yes, the weather is pretty cold, and so we do several things to cover ourselves, to warm our bodies. Also, usually in the coldest period, it's snowing. But actually, right now, we are in March, and it's not very, very cold. Actually, it's not very, very cold. So maybe we are starting to come closer to spring. It depends. Usually, I think that winter in most of countries is until February. Then after we can call it spring. Even though right now I'm in South Korea and it's pretty cold, still pretty cold. So what about spring? Is there anyone that would like to describe spring to the class? Spring. In the meantime, Najwa is telling me that the signal is not the best for her. Don't worry, Najwa. As usual, I will try to ask you questions. And if it's a problem, you can just not answer. So anyone for spring? Anyone for spring? Should I call Tika? Tika, you didn't speak until now. You're muted, huh? Okay. Okay, fine.
Spring is the season between winter and summer,
Okay, great.
and spring season is warm days, and this season our flowers blossom.
So we have a flower that blossom, right? So the flowers are closed, right, like this, and then they open and they show their beauty, right? That's spring. Okay, great. Tika, what do you usually do during spring? Actually, there is no spring in Indonesia, so let's keep this as a question for later, actually. It's okay. So this is spring. Also, I remember someone described spring as the season for love, because it's the season in which usually animals mate. They find their partner, etc. Okay, so what about summer? Is there anyone that would like to describe summer? Maybe Salman?
Summer is the hot season. Yeah, hot season, and the best season we go to the beach.
Okay, yes, it's the best season, we can say, for going to the beach. Okay, great. How about the weather? So it's hot. What else?
Yeah, it's hot.
That's it. What about rain? Is it rainy or is not rainy? What do you think?
Maybe no.
Maybe no. Yes, usually in Europe is not rainy. It's not much rain. It's not much of a rainy season. Okay.
Okay.
What about autumn? Is there anyone that would like to describe autumn? Let's see, Cairo.
Yes.
Cairo.
I think I think autumn is cold, windy,
Great, windy.
and a lot of fallen leaves.
Right. Leaves fall down, right? There are lots of fallen leaves. Great, Cairo. Thank you. So at this point, I would like to ask Muhammad. Muhammad, what's your favorite season? If you are in Europe, what's your favorite season to visit Europe?
I think I like winter. Since in Indonesia is never.
Right. In Indonesia, it's never winter. So yeah, you would like to experience winter. Okay. And what do you like about winter especially?
Snow.
The snow.
Itu snow. Sense apa? I just can see in television, and I hope someday I will in Europe and feel the winter and can directly see snow.
Okay, okay, great. Thank you. At this point, we can give a look to Indonesia seasons. So we have two seasons in Indonesia. One is the, how do you call this one? What's this?
Summer.
Okay, summer. But in Indonesia, we have a season in which it rains a lot.
Rain.
So how do you call that?
Rainy season.
Rainy season, right. This is the rainy season. What about this other one? Here, it doesn't rain. So what's the name?
Summer season, maybe?
No, actually, it's not summer. Because it's not about summer, but it's more about the fact that it doesn't rain. So,
maybe hot season.
Hot season, okay, okay. What about dry season? Dry means no water, right? For example, you know, I'm dehydrated, so I'm getting, you know, I need water, so I will drink. Dry, no water. Okay, so we have the rainy season and the dry season. Can one of you make a comparison between the dry season and the rainy season for me? Can you make a comparison? Right, for example, the rainy season is more blah, blah, blah than the dry. So last two lessons, we've been talking about comparatives and superlatives, right? Can we make a comparison between dry season and wet or rainy season?
Dry season is hotter than rainy season.
So the dry season is hotter than the rainy season. Okay, great. How much is the difference, Fikri?
It's a difference, sir.
Really? So what's the temperature usually in dry season and what's the temperature in rainy season?
In my place, when it's dry season, it can be 30 or 20.
Or 20? 30 or 20?
Yes.
Okay.
And in dry season, it can be, in rainy season, it's 20 and dry season is 30, I think.
Okay, okay. Let's make it easy like this. Okay, so 10 degrees of difference. Okay, can see. So can you tell me which month are dry season and which month are rainy season in Indonesia? Anyone? Anyone would like to tell me?
Maybe Tika.
Tika, thank you. Tika, what do you think? You've been chosen.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
You don't know? So in this right now, is it rainy or is it dry?
Now.
Now? Yes, now.
Is it rainy?
Is it rainy?
Yes.
Is that so? We are still in the rainy season in March, maybe. And what about, I don't know, Chichi, can you help us?
Yeah. Yeah.
So in March, it's still kind of rainy in Indonesia. What about April?
April, I think usually in Indonesia, we have dry season in July, August until October, and November until March usually is rainy and sometimes windy.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, now it's a bit clear for me. Now, I would like to, ask some questions to each other right now about the seasons, okay? But of course, you don't have the seasons like in Europe. Hmm, you know it, but I would like you to imagine, okay? So let's imagine there is winter, let's imagine there is spring, there is summer, there is autumn. And I would like to ask you, what do you do in summer, or what do you do in winter, or what do you do in this other season? Okay, very simply. So you can give a look to the pictures to help get some ideas. Mm. So I will start by asking maybe to Jedidia.
Yes, sir.
Jedidia, so what do what do you like to do during summer?
During summer,
Hmm.
I like to swim in the swimming
Okay.
pool,
Great.
and then have an holiday in the beach.
Mm-hmm. Great.
I think playing with my grandparents.
Okay, great. So you visit your grandparents?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
because
my grandparents.
you don't live in the same house.
Yes.
Okay, that's it?
Yes, I think.
Okay, I would like to ask you what...
Actually, and play
Yeah.
kite, sir. I like to play kite.
Kite? Nice, kite. So, do you buy the kite or do you make it yourself?
Actually, I buy the kite, sir.
Okay.
I don't like to make it, because
Really?
when I make it, it usually broke so fast.
That's right. We are not, yeah, you need to be very skilled to make a nice kite.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Now, Jedidia, I would like you to ask someone else in the class, what do you like to do in summer, winter, autumn, spring, anything? Or what do you usually do? Any question that you would like to know. And then I invite you to ask more questions, okay? Like a conversation, like I did with you, right? Ask about the kite. You understand?
Okay. What do you do in the autumn, Mr. Christian?
Yeah.
What do you do in the autumn?
Wait a minute.
So autumn is this one, Christian, in Europe. So it's kind of rainy sometimes, it's windy. It's not a very nice month to go out, right? So what do you like to do?
Maybe I go to the cafe and drink a coffee.
Okay. So in this case, you're saying I will do, right? You're saying I will do. This is the future. This is what will happen. But right now we are talking about what do you do? So what usually. So you can just use the present. So I drink coffee, for example. So you can use the present. Can you try again? Sorry.
I drink a coffee
Okay.
And then, what time do you drink your drink coffee?
Great. I want like JDD is doing. Okay.
Maybe 3 p.m.
Yes, maybe at 3 p.m. Okay, great. Is there anyone else that has a question for Christian about his coffee? Anyone from the class?
What taste of coffee do you like?
Great. We can also ask what kind of coffee do you
What
like?
kind of coffee do you like?
Maybe coffee cappuccino.
Okay. I like coffee cappuccino. Okay. Okay. Enough, Jedidia. Is there anyone else that would like to ask a question? I saw maybe Chichi.
Maybe coffee cappuccino.
Okay. Enough, Jedidia. Is there anyone else that would like to ask a question? I saw maybe Chichi. No?
Yeah.
She was. Yeah, I thought you wanted to ask a question.
About the coffee or
Yeah, anything to what Christian was talking about.
like eat cookies with the coffee.
Yeah, I like.
So
Okay.
what resto do you like to drink coffee?
What restaurant you said, Chichi?
What your favorite resto? What your favorite coffee shop do you?
What's your favorite coffee shop? You
Maybe
can also.
Starbucks.
Okay. Great. Starbucks. Okay. Enough. Thank you, Christian. They asked you many questions. So, Christian, now it's your turn. You have the chance to, scare someone with many questions. So, you can choose one classmate and ask. So, in the meantime, actually, for the other students, I would like you to pay attention, of course, as usually, and write down a sentence that you especially like. Okay? So if you hear a sentence that you think, very nice, this sentence, I want you to write it down. Okay? So for example, I did ask, what kind of coffee do you like? Right? Maybe I think, this is nice, a nice sentence, and I write it down on my workbook. Okay? So anyway, JDD, Christian, it's your turn to ask. Maybe we can ask to Muhammad, the new student.
Muhammad, what do you do in the winter?
In winter.
Maybe I will play with my friends. Snow. I will play snow.
You will play with the snow?
Yes. Make a ball, snowball. Yes. Like.
So you will play alone or with
No,
someone?
I will invite my friends to join with me to make a snowball. I can say what snowball or ball snow. Snowball.
Snowball.
Snowball, yes.
Yeah, don't worry.
Snowball. Yes.
And Christian, you can ask more.
Maybe, what do you time you play snowball with your friends?
Maybe in 10 EM. So it yes, and at 10 EM maybe.
10 PM.
Yes. No, EM pagi, morning.
AM, morning, not night, because otherwise it will be all dark. If you want to throw a snowball, you cannot hit anyone. Okay. What about this one, Muhammad? Do you like to do this one? Do you know the name of this?
Pardon?
Can you see in the because you are from the phone, right? So if you see in the winter's picture, they are building something. The kids are building something. Are making something. Do you know the name of this?
No.
Okay,
snowman.
Right, snowman. So do you like, have you ever made a snowman? Have you ever made a snowman? Not yet, right? Because you've never been to Europe in winter, at least.
Yes.
Christian, do you have a last question for Muhammad?
Maybe no, mister.
No? Okay, that's enough. Thank you, Christian. Muhammad, you can choose another student who's left and you can ask more questions.
Mr. Leo?
Yes?
I think one new participant is Jordan. Maybe we can pick up Jordan.
Jordan. Yes. Jordan, are you there? We thought. I can see he's in the class, but Jordan? No? Let's see later, maybe. Thank you anyway, Helma, for your support. Let's try with Najwa now. Najwa, your signal is better now?
Yes, mister.
Okay, so Muhammad will ask you some questions. So Muhammad, you can ask Najwa.
Hi Najwa. Hi
Okay.
Najwa.
Hi.
Mr. Can you give me example question?
Sure, don't worry. So for example, you can ask, what do you like to do in winter? What do you like to do in the summer? What do you like to do in the spring season? Anything like that.
Hi Najwa, what do you like to do in summer? Najwa?
Summer, Najwa, is very hot. It's hot season. It doesn't rain. Usually there are holidays. A lot of holidays. So what do you do?
Najwa.
So
Yes.
Najwa, what do you like to do when it's hot? It's very hot. What do you do? Do you swim? Do you swim in the sea?
No.
No. Okay. So we can say, I don't swim.
I don't swim.
Okay, great. Do you like to eat food?
Yes.
Do you like fish?
Yes.
So maybe I like to eat fish.
I like to eat
fish. Great. I like to eat fish. I don't usually swim, but I like to eat fish. Right? For example, at the restaurant by the seaside, near the sea. So Najwa, also maybe, do you like to run or play with your friends?
Yes.
Okay, so you can say, I like to play with my friends.
I like to play
with my friends. Great, perfect. Thank you, Najwa. Muhammad, I will give you some chance to ask some more questions, so you can actually ask to me.
I don't have question, Pa.
Okay, don't worry. So now, Najwa, can you ask this question to one of your classmates? What do you do in spring?
What do you do in spring?
Okay, who are you asking to? To who? Who's left? Always, if you're left, please raise your hand on the Zoom application. I know many people left.
Still Jordan didn't speak at the beginning.
Yeah, Jordan.
Can I?
Let's see. Wait. Yeah, Salman. Let's see 1 other second for Jordan.
Okay.
But no, he's not answering. So yes, Salman.
Yeah.
Salman. So Najwa, ask again to Salman, please.
What do you do in spring?
In spring, I usually do playing with friends and maybe go with friend to outside maybe and
hang out.
Yeah, hang out and take a picture.
Take pictures. What do you usually like to, take pictures of?
Maybe the tree.
Trees.
Yeah,
so
trees.
One thing for the grammar, important thing. So when we speak in general of something, we should use the plural form. So I'm taking picture of trees. It's not one. There are many, right? Because I can take picture of this one, that one, that one. So in English, we use the plural form, right? Or for example, if I want to say that, I don't know, monkeys are ugly. I don't know. I don't like monkeys, so I want to say monkeys are ugly. Okay, I don't say the monkey is ugly, because that's one. Monkeys are ugly in general, right? Monkeys, many, all, okay? Just for the grammar, because this is something that I've been seeing in your homework many, many times. So just keep in mind, plural for general, okay? So Salman, so you like to take pictures of nature, actually.
Yeah.
Nature, okay. Do you have a camera or do you use your phone?
I take a picture with phone.
With the phone. Do you have a good phone for taking pictures?
Maybe yes.
Okay, because mine is not very good.
Oh.
So I have my camera. Okay, Salman, your turn to ask.
Okay. What do you like to do in autumn season?
Okay, to who? Who's left, please?
Maybe Cairo.
See, yes. Cairo. Cairo, you got the hard one, autumn. But Cairo, you described very well autumn before. You said that it's windy, leaves fall down. Cairo, are you there?
Sorry, could you repeat the question?
Yes, Salman.
What do you like to do in summer in autumn season?
So what do you like to do in autumn? This one, autumn, this one.
I think I want to drink a tea.
Tea? So you like to drink tea?
Yes.
I like to drink tea.
I like to drink tea.
Okay. That's it? Another thing.
Also, I like gardening.
Gardening. Okay, great. Isn't it cold gardening when it's autumn? You can say no. For me, it's okay. I can put some warm clothes on. Okay. Salman, do you have any more question for Cairo?
What kind of tea do you like?
What kind of tea do you like? Great.
I like milk tea.
Milk tea. So you're like an English, you're like an English person. Okay. Salman, other questions?
Maybe that's it.
Great, that's it. Thank you, both of you. Cairo, your turn to ask questions. Who would like to go? Elma, if you have any suggestion.
Tika, Mister.
Yes, great. So Cairo to Tika.
What do you do in the winter?
In the winter, I will build a snowman and playing snow with my friend.
You play with the snow with your friends, okay.
And ice skating maybe.
Ice skating, nice.
But in Indonesia, not winter.
Tika, do you know how to ice skate?
No.
You never did. Do you use the rollerblade?
No.
No, not even that. Okay. Cairo, do you have more questions for Tika?
Wait.
Sure.
What kind of clothes do you like to wear?
Great. What kind of clothes do you like to wear? Great. In winter, always, I think we are talking about. Tika?
In the summer, I'm wearing scarf because it's cold.
In winter, I'm wearing scarf.
Yes.
Right, the
Yes.
scarf.
I'm
Very
wearing
warm scarf. Okay. Great, great. I like it. Thank you, both of you. At this point, I would like actually to come back to students that have already spoke. For example, JD Dia, are you there?
Yes, sir.
So did you hear any question, any sentence that you like from your other?
I think take picture of nature.
Take pictures of nature. Great, great. Thank you, Jedidia. What about Christian? Christian, are you there?
Yeah, Mister.
Did you hear any sentence that you liked from your classmates? So, for example, Jedidia liked take pictures of the nature.
Sorry, Mister. I don't know.
I suggest you one. What kind of clothes do you wear? Can you repeat after me? What kind of clothes do you wear?
What kind of clothes do you wear?
Okay, great. Now, Tika, your turn to ask a question. To who should I ask? Elma?
I want
Maybe to Fikri.
To Fikri, okay. Tika to Fikri.
Okay, Fikri, what do you do in the summer?
What do you do in the summer?
When it's summer, I think I want to just in my home with my family because it's too hot to go outside.
Okay, great, perfect, Fikri. Let's actually hurry up a bit. Fikri to who? Who's left?
Miss Chichi?
Chichi, great. Fikri to Chichi.
Yes.
What do you do in the spring?
Spring,
Miss Chichi?
I go to the park
To the park.
with a friend, and then I like to go running with my club running. And then,
So yeah, so you have a club for running, Chichi.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I like to go swimming too, because I'm a sport. I'm a active woman and so sporty. So maybe it's most like to do the
Oops. Sorry.
like a sport, mostly in the sport.
So Chichi is an active and sportive person. I wrote it in the chat. Sportive. Okay, great. Now, Chichi, is there anyone left? I think no, right? I think Jordan, maybe Jordan has the chance to speak. No, still not working. Okay, so if everyone has done it, we will move. Okay, so actually, after we refresh the vocabulary of the seasons and, you know, what do you do, the simple present, I would like to give a look to the article again. So what's the difference between a and an? So a book and an apple. Anyone would like to tell me? It's also written, but anyone that would like to explain to the class, what's the difference between a and an?
Is used to consonant sound, or an is used for vowel sound.
Okay, so is the article that is used before a word that starts with a consonant, while n for a word that starts with a vowel. And why do you do this? For helping us to pronounce it, right? Because it makes it easy to pronounce. A book, an apple. A frog, an orange. A car, an egg, etc., etc. One thing that I think is important to remind you is that the article is not based on the noun, but is based on the closest word to the article. So here, a cold day, day is the noun, and cold is the adjective that we attach to the noun. So the day is cold. A is chosen because here there is a consonant, the C for cold. Here maybe you don't see it, but if we give a look to an easy lesson, lesson starts with a consonant, but easy starts with a vowel. So we must say an easy lesson. Why? Because it makes it easy to pronounce it, okay? So that's the rule. The article should follow the adjective in this case. Okay, I think it's clear. I hope it's clear. Just very quickly together, let's refresh an. We already did actually this, but just all together, if you can open your microphone, open your mic all together, and we will read it through. So read out first two. Let's read after me. It's a new book.
It's a new book.
A new book.
Okay, great. She's an English teacher.
She's an English teacher.
Okay, now three. We read it all together.
Are you a student?
Are you a student?
Are you a student? Four. Britain?
Britain is an island.
Britain is an island.
Britain is an island. So So five. There?
They are at a restaurant.
A restaurant. Okay. Six.
He's a waiter.
He's a waiter. Great. Seven.
It's an ugly house.
Ugly house.
It's an ugly house. Okay, you see here there is the adjective, right? Follow the adjective, an ugly house. Eight.
Here's a ticket for the
Play.
Here's the ticket for the play. Do you know the meaning of play in this case? What is a play? A ticket for a play. That sounds strange.
Drama.
Like drama, okay.
Movie.
Where movie? Okay. Where do you watch a play usually?
Soccer?
Not really movie, but like more like in a theater. Like in a theater. Okay. 9.
He's a good worker.
He's a good worker. Great. 10.
It's not an easy language.
Okay. Is English an easy language? What do you think?
Sometimes.
We are not sure. I can see. Okay. Okay. Here until here, very, very simple, right? We know this. Okay. Now I would like to introduce you just a bit, not the full grammar about because it's not very easy. So I'm Italian. For me, it's pretty easy to understand the difference between the and n because we do have the same in Italy. But I guess in Indonesia, you don't have the similar structure with this because I can see that you make a lot of mistakes on the difference from this. So they has many, let's say, many use. Okay, for now we will see just this particular one. So let's read the example. Maybe Jedidia, can you read the example?
She's got a girl and a boy. The girl's 10 and the boy's 8.
Okay, great. Thank you. Muhammad, can you read the second example?
He gave me a book and a cassette. I liked the book, but I didn't like the cassette very much. The cassette
very much. Okay. So, Muhammad, can you think about the the reason why we use a or why we use the? Looking at these examples. Also, it's written beneath that, but let's think.
I don't know, sir.
Okay, if you give a look to the example, here we can say A, okay, the first time we say the noun, first time, is not particular, The is the second time we say the noun, is particular. The thing here that is particular, it's about knowing. So she's got a girl and a boy. Okay, she's got a girl and a boy. The girls, 10. Okay, so here we are using the because we both know who we are talking about. We are talking about this girl. So we can say the girl because it's referring to this one. If I say she's got a girl and a boy, a girl is 10. If I say a girl is 10, it means that any girl, okay, I can refer to another girl, not this one. But using the, I'm referring to this one. I know it's a bit, I guess it's a bit confusing, but let's just try to practice it, I think, without talking too much. Okay, let's start. Maybe Chichi, would you like to read us the example?
Okay. I've got a lighter and a box of matches, but the lighter doesn't work very well.
Okay, great. Second example about Fikri.
There's a doctor and a nurse in the village, but the doctor's getting rather old now.
Okay, great. So now let's go with the exercise. So let's put a, an, and de. Maybe starting with Christian. 3.
Yes, Mister. I booked a sandwich and a of cake.
Piece of cake.
The sandwich was all right, but the cake was horrible.
Okay, perfect, Christian. Of course, second time with the. So the sandwich was all right. It means not so bad, right? But the cake was terrible, right? Horrible. Okay, great. 4, Cairo.
Yes. A woman and 2 men were here a few moments ago. I think the woman wanted to see you.
Great, Cairo, thank you. 5, Najwa. Najwa.
Yes, Mister.
Try to read number 5 and put the articles.
They've got a dog and a cat. And they've got a dog and a cat, a rabbit, and some goldfish. But the children like the dog best.
Like the dog the best. Great. Okay, next one. Tika, 6.
He sent me 2 letters and a postcard while he was on holiday. The postcard didn't say much, but the letters were very
Interesting. Okay, great. Tika, thank you. 7, Jedidia. Jedidia, are you there?
Yes, sir.
7.
You can have apple or an orange. You can have an apple or an orange. The apples are nice and sweet.
Yes, great. Here you have to pay attention because an apple or an orange. The apples are nice and sweet. Great. 8, Salman.
There's a palm tree and a peach tree in our garden. The peach tree doesn't produce many peach, but the palm tree produces lots of palms every year.
Okay. the peach tree doesn't produce many peaches, but the plum tree produces a lot of plums every year. Okay, great. 9, who's left? We have, who's left? Jordan, are you there? No? Christian, are you there?
Yes, Mister.
What about 9?
There is a theater and 2 cinemas in town, but one of the cinemas is closing down.
Right, theater and cinemas. Chichi, 10.
Okay.
10.
There's a train at 2 and one at 3:30.
This is probably there.
There is a train at 2 and one at 3:30. The two train take 2 hours, and then 3:30 train take a hours and a half.
An hour and a half. Great. Thank you, Chichi. Okay, now let's move to this other exercise. Still, we need to use articles, but also we are doing some, using some vocabulary from the seasons and the months. So cold, warm, wet, dry, and many others that you can use. So the example here is January is a cold month in Europe. Okay, here I'm talking like in general, so I'm a cold month among the many others in Europe. Okay, we must remember Europe and Indonesia are different. So January is cold. What about February? Anyone that would like to tell me?
February.
Yes.
Is a wet month in Indonesia.
Is a wet month. Wet. Wet. So there is it's rainy. Okay, great. What about 2? Number 2. Number 2, who would like to go? Maybe, should I call? I want you to raise your hand, please.
I think you should call someone.
I don't like that.
Tika raised her hand, I think.
Tika.
Yeah.
March is rainy month in Indonesia.
Is a rainy month in Indonesia. Okay, great, Tika, thank you. 3 April, what about Najwa? What do you think, Najwa, about April?
Yes, Mr.
So April in Europe is a spring. Spring, do you remember in spring there are flowers that blossom, animals that run around, the weather is nice. So what do you think? April is cold, warm, wet, dry? What do you think? So the example is January is a cold month in Europe. April is So do you think April is cold, warm, wet, or dry? Najwa, just tell me this. Cold? Warm?
April is warm.
Perfect.
In Europe.
Great. April is a warm month in Europe. Okay, for example, that. Thank you. What about May, Cairo?
Yes.
Cairo.
May is a warm month in Europe.
May is a warm month in Europe. Okay, very easy, but okay. 5, is there anyone that would like to do the 5th one? It's a more complicated.
Maybe I.
Yes.
June, July, and August are dry months in Europe.
Europe. Okay, June, July, and August. June, July, and August are dry months in Europe. Actually, I'm not sure. No, yeah, I think, yeah, we can say that they're dry, right? Perfect. What about September? Who would like to go? Who's left? Muhammad?
Idea.
Okay. Just one thing. Here you can see we have a very open. There is no structure. So actually here you can say anything you like about the month. So we can even use some comparison or some superlative if you want. So for example, I can give you an example. September is colder than August in Europe, or September is the coldest month of the year. That's not true, but just to give you an example. So Muhammad, what do you think about September? Muhammad, you're muted, huh?
Sorry.
No problem.
September is more cooler than I think than then August. Since September is rainy day, then I think it's more cooler.
Is more cooler, you're saying. So pay attention here. You put more and er at the same time. So we can either say cooler, September is cooler, or for a very long adjective, we use more. So for example, September is more interesting than August. I don't know, because interesting is very long, so you use more. But if it's short, the adjective, like cool, we just add er. So September is cooler than August. Okay, great. 7, October. Chichi?
Okay, yes. October is windier than...
Then?
Sorry.
I didn't hear.
Windier than September.
Okay. October is windier than September. Great, great, nice. What about November? November, Fikri, maybe?
November is colder than April.
November is colder than April. Okay, great. Last one, I want a superlative. Who would like to give me a superlative with the last one?
Can I?
Yes, please.
Oh, yeah. December is the wettest month in the year.
Okay, great. Thank you very much, Salman. Okay, perfect. I can see that we are very skilled now in using comparatives and superlatives. And also I can see, we are able to distinguish somehow a and an, and also the sometime in some cases. Okay, so here we could ask more questions, but I think there is not much time about this. I would like, so we have how long? So we have just 15 minutes before the end of the class. So I would like to play a quick game, very, very quick. I need you to keep the camera on, though, for this game.
Yes.
Camera on, please, if you can. Camera on, camera on, camera on. Let me see your beautiful faces, please. Camera on. Okay. Who doesn't have the camera? Okay, great, Christian. Okay, so here we will just play this game. So what's this? We will play the game for the first sentence, not the second, just first. So what's this? And you point at yourself. So I can point here, 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 here. I don't know. I can point anywhere. I can also raise my leg and point if I'm very flexible. So what's this? This, because it's very close to me, right? This is close to me, near to me. For example, what's this? Because it's close to me. But for this exercise, we will point parts of the body, okay? And the person that will answer must say, that is a nose, for example, because it's far away from him or her, right? What is this? Close to me. But you that answer, you're far away. So that is a nose. Okay, so I will start. Maybe I will start asking to Christian. Christian, so what's this? Do you remember? What's this? Christian, are you talking or what? I don't know.
I don't know, Mr.
Okay, okay. You don't know this. Do you know the name of this? The whole this?
Face.
Okay, face. Okay, this is face. What about the whole thing? Face is just this. What about the whole thing?
Maybe hair.
Okay, hair, but also we have a head, right? The head. Okay, this is called forehead. Forehead. Okay, so what's this?
Forehead. That
Okay.
is a forehead.
That is a forehead. Okay, again, we need to put the article. Okay, let's remember to put the article. It's important. We just studied. That is a forehead. Okay, Christian, now your turn to ask, maybe to Jedidia.
What is this from Cairo?
Okay, to Cairo.
What is
okay.
this?
What is this? Cairo, what do you think?
An ear.
Okay, so please, the full sentence. That
is an ear.
Okay, so Cairo, if you look in my camera, this is the ear, but maybe Christian is touching just this one.
Earlobe.
Earlobe, great, earlobe.
Earlobe.
Okay, Cairo, you're a bit dark, but let's try. Now, Cairo, you can ask someone.
To Salman.
Okay, to Salman.
What's this?
Okay, that's not easy, but okay,
Can
okay. Now I can see. Salman, do you see?
No.
I think, let's look at me. I think she's touching here. Is that right,
Yes.
Cairo? Okay, what's this, Salman?
Yes.
That is eyebrows.
Okay, so eyebrows is plural, right? So we should say that are
eyebrows.
Okay, so here please notice that we don't put the article because it's plural. That are eyebrows. Actually, that is not correct again here. So we should say those are eyebrows, right? Because that, these, that, these, and those. You remember? These, that, these, and those. So those are eyebrows. Or if we want to say just singular, we could say something like, that is a pair of eyebrows. That is a pair of eyebrows. Okay, Salman, it's your turn to ask. But you don't have the camera on.
Wait.
Okay, Salman, I can see you. You can ask.
What is this?
Great. To who?
Maybe to Chichi.
Chichi. What is this? What is that, Chichi? Chichi? You're muted, Chichi.
Okay. That is a chin.
That is a chin. Great. Now, Chichi, your turn.
Okay. What is this?
Wait, to who?
To wait. Sorry. To Tika.
Tika. Okay, can you do it again, Chichi? Let me see.
Okay. What is this? What is this?
That is a
That is a chick.
Okay.
That is a chick. Great. Tika.
okay. Me again.
To you're again. You're doing it again. Sorry, Tika.
Okay.
Right. Okay, it's okay. Who's left? Please raise your hand if you're left out.
What's
Fikri,
this?
Fikri, to Fikri. Fikri, what's this? What's that? Sorry.
That's a filtrum.
Whoa, what? That's
Filtrum.
here?
What?
So, are we talking about the lips or something else?
This.
Teeth.
It's lip, Miss Tika.
Tika, what are you pointing? This? This? Does this even have a name, this part?
Yes.
I don't even know in my own language. Well, how did you call it, Fikri? Sorry.
Filtrum.
Can you write it down in the chat? Let me check. Oops. Let me see. Filtrum. I guess it sounds reasonable. Oh, I see. Yes. I wonder in Italian what's the name of that. I don't know. Okay, filtrum. Very, very complicated word for today. Okay, Fikri, you can ask to Jedidia.
Jedidia, what is this?
You're muted, Jedidia.
I think it is mouth.
Okay, can you give me the full sentence, like in the example?
That is mouth.
A mouth. Okay, that is a mouth. Okay, great. Jedidia too. Who's left again?
Muhammad Jafran.
Muhammad.
Maybe Muhammad Jafran.
Thank you, Muhammad. So Jedidia to Muhammad.
Miss Muhammad, what is this? Not yeah. I think this.
Okay. This
eyebrow.
So can you repeat, Muhammad?
There is eyebrow.
That is an eyebrow, because start with the vowel, an eyebrow.
There is an eyebrow.
Okay, great. So is there anyone else left?
Najwa, Mister.
Najwa, right. So to Najwa, Muhammad.
Yes.
So Najwa, look carefully.
Najwa. Hi, Najwa.
Just ask Muhammad for now.
Okay. What is this? Can you see?
Oh, I don't see
This,
either. This.
This, yes.
Do you see Najwa? What's that? What's that?
That is elbow.
Okay, elbow. That's an elbow. Okay, if we point at this, elbow. Okay, great, Najwa. Now, Najwa, you can ask to, I think, Jordan. We can try again. No. Jordan, are you there? No. I think Jordan signal is too bad. I hope he's listening.
The connection is unstable, Mr. Liu.
Yeah. I hope he's listening something at least. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I hope to.
Okay. Okay. Is there anyone else left? I don't know. So Najwa, just ask me, what's this?
Okay.
Yes.
What's this?
That's a hand. That's your hand. Okay, thank you, Najwa. Okay, so right now we are still 21. Maybe we can do a quick round, very quick, of what's that? And we will do with objects that we have. So I ask, what's that? And then you take an object and you say, this is a pen, for example, or this is a bottle of water. Something like that. So I don't know what's that because I cannot see all the room, right? But I will just ask you and you can find something. So I will ask Fikri, for example, Fikri, what's that? You're muted, Fikri.
I'm sorry. It's slipper. It's a slipper.
It's a slipper. Okay, great. Now, Fikri to Mohammed.
What's that, Muhammad?
You're muted.
This is perfume.
Okay, this is a bottle of perfume.
Yes, this is a bottle of perfume.
We can say this is perfume, but I would like you to use the article. So in this case, we must say something like a bottle of. Okay, a bottle of perfume. Now, Muhammad to Tika.
What is that, Tika? Tika? What is that, Tika?
Tika, can you hear us?
I didn't see.
No, actually, Tika,
No.
we are not pointing something because we are asking about what's in your room. So we don't see your room, right? So you just pretend that we point something. So for example, Mohammed asked you, what's that? And you can choose any object in your room and you can,
That is painting.
That is a painting.
Yes, that's the painting.
That is a painting. Okay, now Tika is saying that because it's not very close to her. It's far away to her too. Okay, now Tika to Christian.
What's that, Christian?
This is a picture.
This is a picture. Okay, Christian. Is it close to you? Which one? Which one? Can you show us? Can you point?
In the painting.
No, but Tika is asking you, what's that? Okay, that, far away for you, just in your room, something in your room. So you can choose anything in your room. What's that?
It's a painting.
That is a painting. Okay. Painting is the, do I have a painting here? No. Can anyone help me to translate painting in Bahasa?
Gambar.
Painting. Gambar. Christian, gambar, painting. Gambar. Okay. Now, Christian, you can ask, what's that to someone? You don't have to point something. Just ask, what's that? So let's ask to Jedidia.
What's that?
This is a mouse.
This is a mouse. Okay. I can say, Jedidia, are you a pro player? Yeah.
Actually, no, sir.
Okay, I can see you have many like pro mouse, pro headset. Okay, Jedidia, you can ask to Chichi.
What's that, Chichi?
Strawberry.
Can you say the full sentence, Chichi?
This is a strawberry.
It's a strawberry?
Sorry. Yes.
Can I eat it?
It's strawberry berry.
So it's kind of
It's like berries. I think it's berries. Wait.
Berries? But can I eat that?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's a box.
Yeah.
Of...
It's like I don't know.
Okay, it's a box of strawberries of berries.
Yes, berries cream.
But it's cream. It's like makeup or for health.
For body.
It's
Okay.
The scrub, Mr. Leo.
Scrub. Okay, like scrub. Okay.
Butter.
Butter.
Body butter.
Yeah.
I think still it's not for eating.
No. It's not available for eating.
Yes.
Okay, great. Chichi, you can ask to Cairo now.
What is that? To Cairo.
Cairo.
There is a ball.
Okay. So Cairo, now the ball is near to you. So you can say this is a ball.
This is a ball. This is a ball.
Because it's near to you, right?
This is a ball.
This is a handphone, right? But that is a wall because it's far away. This is a handphone. Okay. Cairo to Najwa.
What's this? What's that?
Wait. What's that, Najwa?
This is a textbook.
Perfect, Najwa. This is a textbook. Now, Najwa, you can ask to Salman.
What's that?
This is a mug.
This is a mug. Great. Okay, great. Salman also for the performance. Who's left? I think we did it all.
Yes.
Except for Jordan.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have just 2 minutes. Homework for next time. Paired with your partner, describe the differences between a person and a monkey. So the other day we played the game. Okay, describe the difference between a person's face and a monkey's face, right? This time just the difference between a person and a monkey, all differences. So we can talk about personality, we can talk about the body, the face still. So give you some examples. And actually, since we work in partners, I would like you to make a dialogue. So for example, I don't know, partners are Tika and Christian. Tika will ask, are humans taller than monkeys? Christian can answer, yes, they are. Tika, do humans have bigger heads than monkeys? Yes, they have. Bigger heads than monkeys. So here we can use comparatives a lot. And yeah, that's it. Write at least 10 sentences also. Okay. So homework for next time is to write the difference with your partner between humans and monkeys. Okay. And for the next lesson, we will keep going on the review. Of course, where is the Muhammad? Don't worry, you will receive the PPT, the PowerPoint presentation from this lesson, and also from the previous one, if you want to review what we did in the past. And so for the homework, don't worry, you will receive it. And yeah, actually, this is all from my side. For vocabulary, I always invite you to try to write down the words, the new words that you hear during the lesson again, and then we can discuss as usual in class. Yeah, that's it. I don't know if Elma have any instruction of for the end of the lesson, if you have to communicate anything.
Yes, Mr. Thank you for Mr. Leo, the other participant. I hope all of us can learn a lot from this lesson, and I hope we can always practice English. See you in next week.
Great. Thank you,
Thank
Elma.
you.
I would like just to give one quick word. Thank you all for the participation and for the fruitful lesson. Jedidia is asking, do we choose partner randomly? Thank you for the question, Jedidia. You can choose your partner in the chat group on WhatsApp. So just try to find a partner that you can work together. And then if you have trouble to find a partner, because maybe it's not easy to find, you can always write to Miss Putri, I think, to Miss Putri for that. Yes, that's it. If you have any other question, of course, always time, any feedback, anything that you would like to say. Now it's your show time to say it. So anyway, again, thank you again for everyone, and I'm looking to meet you in the next lesson. And again, these next lessons will be to review what we did already. So today we did some articles again and some vocabulary from the seasons. Next lesson will be more about introducing ourselves with some more interesting activity. Yep, that's it. So I hope you have a good weekend and good holiday. Actually, it's the end of the holiday, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. See you next week, everyone.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Have a
See you
beautiful
Thank you,
later.
Mr.
weekend.
Leo.
You.
Thank you all. Thank you.